is nothing. Only warm primordial blank. Ever, never, ever. Never, ever, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. Infinitesimally. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large. Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you... Yes, it is. You...
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the force. Hot water sprays from the base and steam. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge. As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now. You hear a jingle. Keys are clink. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good. You swoop up and catch the tie. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie. With the fan stands. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold, the morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean. The shards face outward. Whatever, a fine web of scar, more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back. It's something you've done before. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other. A cool wind gushes in.
Hello, officer.
There they both are. Two identical like two baby crocodile. Good, they're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about young woman raises. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Could it be because of the drinking? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
The words have already left you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. No. You see, that's not what... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you? Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit. I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See, you should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of "The Man Does Not Mind." You probably need them more.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use
bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, if an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to say he is your half-brother.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize this is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So,
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have... I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Internal affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
He nods.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now.
a man in his late 20s.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the...
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You? The body was behind the building, right?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up.
And how do we get there?
See that door there? Go out and turn right. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
As you blow this joint, behind you,
Real mature, man. Real mature. Real mature, man. What exactly were you...
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square. Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you up there. Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here. Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay. If you run, you can try. Run.
Yes?
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation. Focus on other people's troubles, not your own.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at... The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's let...
Active decay. It's okay to throw up.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Cuno!
There he still is. Before you stands vapor emanates. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is the Cupri's Kinema, my motor carrier.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Yes, sorry about that.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
The Cupri's motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes. No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our...
In the cabin, you see a metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what the pry bar feels useful for opening all sorts of doors, and the handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, though it's robust. lets you see things in the dark you would. The pull-out toolbox slides back into the white suede, feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gate,
There's no use pressing the hit button. It won't.
translation. We're not alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC. The frequency, the soft.
This is Precinct.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes.
Received.
Give it a minute. She might.
Officer, I have... Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable. Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know who. Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. No, absolutely not.
That came so fast, you can't but wonder what. Baseball? Ring a bell quiz shows?
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still...
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. Just the stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. Yes, well... Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you... Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how... I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy. and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened. All sorts of things. Some disco, rock too. So much Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy, though, before you can blast it. You hear a sigh of relief on the other end.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a sec. Sylvie Malay. Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
You hear...
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second.
10-2, 10-5.
A scrawny old man. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop. And cops...
10-4, message received. 10-5, 10-18. State your message, sir. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over. 10-4, anything else for you, sir? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books.
Whoa. Hold your horses, little girl. You're fooling nobody.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now. Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope... My name is Annette, sir. My mum, feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
There is stress and unease behind these.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid.
Behind her The window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. Exactly, but we've been doing fine so far. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses. Of course, sir.
Hey, up here. The streets will flow red once more.
The streets will not flow red with.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C. Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a manowar. I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
The lieutenant, for hatred, disgust. It's difficult. The woman on the.
That Ozon whore. Someone's got to keep an.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. It's
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling you should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back. Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank, we rarely see pigs round here though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so... This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of... Yeah?
Let's be realistic.
You heard your partner, Piggy. Watch your back, ungulate.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum. The metal feels cold and wet. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug, written on the other side. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, you know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo. The church looks old and weather-worn. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent.
Probably some kids.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Yeah.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really...
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. The bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. We're pals and all, but not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Don't be a stranger.
Cuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this...
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Cuno!
Can't talk, pig.
Shit's coming up strong. Throwing...
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juice... drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Cuno, ride the
Cuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Cuno! You should throw the rake at him!
The fuck does Cuno know what a rake is? Cuno's not a gardener. The fuck are you?
He's calling us Cuno. He says we're fucking each other.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
Fuck no! Cuno doesn't buy...
Fast. This kid has got street smarts.
Alright, entertain the Cuno. Show me what you got. What you got? Shitload, pig. What you...
Don't tell the pig
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Cuno.
Probably climbed. Cuno was busy down the road with... You heard Cuno? Cuno wasn't even in Martinez. Cuno wasn't in Revachol. I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or... I don't know. Some other...
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction.
Cuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Cuno didn't smoke. Cuno's fuck imp. Cuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
Cuno knows shit. Cuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make your testing...
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Cuno. Fuck does Cuno know?
The lieutenant takes...
It's a trap, Cuno. Don't climb it, Cuno.
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Look, Cuno doesn't explain shit. Cuno just says shit.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit. Cuno's Cuno, pig? The fuck are you calling a thing?
Watch out, Cuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Cuno! Help!
Help! He's got the Cuno!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Everybody!
Escalate, Cuno!
Pigs in here, Cuno! Somebody, please! No! Help! He's flashing Cuno! He's showing his jet. No one? Cuno's doing this because he likes it.
This is where Cuno is
Help! The pig's gagging him! Cuno!
You put him up to this yourself.
Listen to your friend.
Yeah, we're all in this together!
the lieutenant.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck us!
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't...
Pig's trying not to cry. Cuno can't believe... Pig! Cuno thought you had this. What happened?
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
No. Officer, you need to get up.
That's what you get if you fuck with the Cuno. You get...
The creature behind the fence makes it a point to laugh even harder.
Cuno made you his fucking...
The lieutenant isn't laughing at all.
Yeah, you deserve this. Trying to show your dick to Cuno. Cuno was scared.
I told you not to tempt such forces. Now, how about we go and do something worth?
Look, see? It's the...
You belittled yourself before the Cuno. Now you must seek his forgiveness.
Whoa, whoa! What's this psycho shit?
He's trying to forget it, Cuno.
Reminisce with Cuno. First, you tried to fiddle...
Yeah, Cuno, what was that?
How are you gonna make Cuno forget that shit, huh?
What are you doing? No, you really don't. That is a...
You don't fucking matter, buck imp!
Okay, let's go.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely... There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from heavy workers' boots with... Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Hello again, sir.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their...
Scab? I was just messing with you. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Of course, Policia. It wasn't...
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a... I walk right past me. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Stop. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe that... Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition. Sure.
Body
Yeah, measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm. What is this androgynous display?
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely.
Stop it. You are embarrassing yourself. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger...
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the...
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning. Jerking motions, signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental up? You gave the world. You dominated lesser cultures. You will be superseded.
It is, babe.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to...
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and the walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls. Race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight. The man is reeling, gasping for air. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. Lands with a dull thump, like a broken-down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up. As you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely. His head...
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
is still.
Knocked him out good, like the Flying Desperado. It's that really cool Flying Desperado spin kick you did, Boyadero. Often performed by the most hard-bodied boyaderos on the steps. So, what's on your mind this time? Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin narrowly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures.
Right, always glad to help out the RCA. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next. Looks like this is your cloak. You can.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia. The service cloak issued to you by your station.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. I am, but it does.
This is the night watchman. Listen, it's okay to take You need to rest. Your body.
If you must.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a.
Why did you take that? Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
The chair is not as austere. The drawers are empty, save for old.
I'm not here to tell you what to do.
You take the painkillers. They are yours. Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia? Mini strokes? Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else. Maybe this was a... You stand. This is the night watchman. Rusting marsh. On with a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. With a surprise, the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, moving this container of...
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action.
The crane does not... Before you stands a cargo.
You do? Because there are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? You just picked one out because we are not here to interact with containers. We are here...
No reply. You attempt to turn to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzle. You're back before the cargo container. You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do...
Before you is, with great effort, he straightens himself.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. I'm Everard Clare. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair on the other hand.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has, forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some...
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take it. Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are a reasonable man and reasonable men. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol City?
The chair you're sitting on has got...
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch...
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him.
With a grin, he points to the check again. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter.
His slug-like lips move, but the world is swallowed by a black hole of... Oh God, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours? It's gone. Your gun is gone.
Are you all right, Harry? It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children...
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You all...
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry. You want to cry?
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, you're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of...
Nothing you can say would make... Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying?
Because what wasn't... Are you satisfied, detective?
You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door?
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to...
You're back before the cargo container. It's... Why are you even trying?
Why are you what? Now is not the time to get filled.
You're back before the cargo container. Why are you even trying to open a door?
Why are you what? Are you satisfied?
You're back before... You're back before the cargo container. You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. Why are you even
Because what? What? Are you satisfied?